Yo, 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 you know what's going on. It's your guy, Pat Lax. Here I'm at the Talent Talk podcast with my guy, Justin and Billy. You know, real day one friends right here. You about to dig in and get into really know who the fuck Pat Lax is. Let's get it.
Staten Island's best DJ.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Staten Island's best DJ. Let's get it.
Said she want to be with Pat Lax anyway.
Y'all already know what's up. Y'all already know what's going on, bro.
That's what they saying. I'm jacking it.
Yeah. Damn. All right, so let's really get into it right now, bro. What you really been up to past couple of days, past couple of weeks? You know what I'm saying?
World tour and shit.
No, you know what? I wouldn't say it's a world tour yet because, you know, I still have been traveling in the United States. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, based off my past, you know, I really didn't really get a chance to really touch the world, you know? So I'm just preparing myself, you know, for more possibilities and opportunity in the future.
And they're coming soon.
Yes, sir. I feel it, you know. I've been praying on it, you know what I'm saying? I've been really staying humble, you know, out the way.
That's what's up, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. That song you just dropped.
Okay. Which one we talking about? I dropped two.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We talking the one that shook the room, bro. We talking about File. Did I say it right?
File. Et mi omo hibile.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, so that was...
But the other one's fire, too. Shout out Shanae.
What you know about... Yeah, that's a good song right there, too. You know, that was made like 2 years ago as well. So, you know, that was a hidden gem. You know what I mean? But, you know, Fila is definitely, you know, a track that I'm proud of. You know, I produced it. You know, I made, you know, all the characters on the track. You know what I'm saying? From John Goddard to Bugs Flyerian, you know.
How was the vibes when y'all were in the studio? Like, how were y'all doing?
Honestly, you know what's crazy? When we were in the studio, you know, me and John were really like at a headspace where we were conflicted with each other.
Shout out John Goddard.
Yeah, shout out John Goddard because he's a grown man. You know, he knows how to make decisions based off, you know, pure emotion and pure decision, not off emotion. But, you know, John Goddard, you know, me and him were conflicted with each other, you know, and I kind of felt like I owed him more because he brought me up as a DJ a long time ago, you know. He got me my first gig with Bass New York, and ever since that, they've been hitting my line like, yo, we need you to come DJ here. We need you to come DJ here. And, you know, I wasn't his DJ anymore. I don't DJ for John Goddard no more. Okay. I'm now a freelance DJ. So, you know.
That's right. You could book him right through Instagram.
Yeah, facts. Right through the Instagram bio. That's crazy. Technology. But, you know, John Goddard, he, you know, me and him were conflicted with each other because we definitely weren't doing enough in the pandemic with each other. And if you guys know the Nigerian community, we're all very much connected, you know, because our parents.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Our parents are all familiar with each other, you know? So we have mutual respect for each other no matter what. You know what I'm saying? We could go outside. Anything could happen. But, you know, we understand that our family look at each other to do good and do successful stuff in the streets, you know? Not just being out here just doing whatever. That's not what I'm about at all, you know? But, you know, it definitely was the vibe when we stepped in the studio was amazing, you know? Like, Bucks kind of brought us to his studio, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, told us, you know, like what he was trying to do. He heard that I was an Afrobeat DJ. So he wanted to, you know, bring out the Afrobeat in me, you know, and try to see what I could do because I'm also a producer as well, you know?
Yeah.
Of course. That's how it started, no?
Yeah. And, you know, this is really like my, you know, I have other songs that I've released with other artists as well back in my days with Strictly Stacking.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sha225. You know, he's a great dude. He's familiar with my family as well too. You know,
okay. So y'all really connected.
I wouldn't say we too connected though.
I just mean that the whole community.
Yeah, but the community's connected because you know when I was younger, my dad used to own a tax office on Bay Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so like a lot of our families were like, you know, going to my dad for tax returns and stuff that because he's a social worker and he's a tax returner, you know? So he, you know, he's been that for like how long now? Like 10, 20 years since I was young watching my dad and mom argue, you know what I'm saying? You know, just being real, you know?
Yeah.
So like, you know, Sha really brought me up because I was really conflicted at the time. You know, I made a couple decisions back in my days, you know, just being who I was, you know, not really trying to like, you know, go to school, not really trying to, you know, go do the right things, you know. It was a lot, you know.
Yeah, but I think.
Oh, it's a helicopter passing
Yeah, it's a
by.
helicopter. Yeah, that shit is
Listen,
loud as hell.
I got scared. I ain't gonna lie.
He said, "Duck."
I was ready to go underneath the table, like, nah, I'm not with it,
bro. But I wanted to ask you, bro, like, what even made you want to get into like DJing and like producing, bro? Like, what was like the starting like feeling, or like what were you thinking when you first went into it?
All right, so let's take a time travel back to I would say like 4 years ago. I want to give a shout out to my boy Colton. He owns a restaurant.
That's right.
Yeah, a restaurant on Port Richmond Avenue. Shout outs to him, Black businesses. He really brought me into the studio that he built called Crete Sounds.
Yeah.
And then it was, what's so funny about it, the studio was in the same place where I used to get tutored back in my days in high school when I was getting regents, learning how to pass the regents because my ass couldn't pass a test for shit back then.
But you was smart as fuck.
But I was smart as shit.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, motherfuckers. But listen, computer science major. Fuck out of here. Don't play with me.
Digital marketing.
I ain't get my degree yet, but I might go back to school. You know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters. That's all that matters,
exactly.
bro.
But I want to give a shout out to Colton because back in those days, I was a troubled kid. I had a lot of thoughts in my mind that weren't good, and he kind of saw me and was like, "Yo, just come to the studio." You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you do. I don't know what the fuck you're capable of. I know your older brother. We played ball together at Port Richmond High School. Shout out to my brother Solomon. He was like, "Yo, I know you're capable of something. So just come to the studio with us." You know what I'm saying? My little ass, it's lit. I'm in the studio. Fuck this bitch is talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then I pulled up to the studio, whatever, and it was actually I was watching shit being made. Shout out to M2. He was the engineer there.
M2 nice too.
Oh my God, he's talented.
Slept on.
Oh my God, he's too nice. I don't even want to get into that. He knows how I feel about that. But I got to learn from M2, and I was kind of shadowing him a lot. Just to really understand how to become somebody in the music personnel without going to school with it or without taking the YouTube courses or whatever you do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. You got to really sit there and digest what is going on in the studio, and that's what I was doing there. I was really just understanding how does that? Oh shit! All he's doing is putting the notes on that. Okay, hold on. Oh shit! A chord. That's it. You know what I'm saying? All these things that I picked up from when I was a young adult, bro. Going to music class in Curtis, going to music class in IS-51. Shout out to all my, 51 heads, PS-22 chorus.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
PS-22 chorus.
Yeah, all these things I put the fragments of together, and it was definitely dope because we started having studio release parties now. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, this was right next to Eggers. They did not fucking like us.
At all. I remember when I remember that piece from Jakai's.
Yeah.
Because Jakai had his art gallery there and all that shit, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yo, shout out to my guy, the Popular Loner, man. Facts.
Popular Loner NYC.
Jakai, I miss you,
Jakai,
bro.
Word. That's a bro. I haven't seen him since high school,
yeah,
bro.
that's a day one right there. He's a real artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's very misunderstood, and I don't like that shit at all, bro.
His work is amazing, bro.
Yeah. Shout outs to him, though. But, back in those days, we used to have these studio release parties. Yo, they said Pat Lax was... And it's funny because Cleon came up to me, Cohen, comes up to me like, hey, yo, you ready to... we about to get the... So, all right, let me... I'm sorry, I over-traveled the steps real quick. Let me come back a little bit. So, there was a time when I was in that studio and I had a friend named Shanaean, my Nigerian friend. You know what I'm saying? He was an artist back then. He had this song called Mozzie. Look, you guys are familiar with it. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I've been banging on my chest about my brother for mad long. I don't even need to do it.
Shout out Shanaean. Let's
shout out Shanaean, bro.
Word. So he had a song called Mozzie, and it was one of the best hit records all over Staten Island in the world.
Eve packed every night,
and that's the
that
thing.
Shit was wild, bro.
Every weekend.
And shout out to I want to say the young goat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us is definitely misunderstood, but I appreciate the things that Prez did for us too as well. Prez
NYC.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He's he a young buck. He wild, but it's just how I was at that age. You know what I'm saying? So I understand him
when he wants to. I mean, I've been following you. Saying everybody that from Staten He ready to shake the room.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Anytime. And it's funny because, back in those days, he was booking Jason because his song was so popular in the South Shore community that it didn't make sense to not have him. You know what I'm saying? So back in those days, it was Cleon was kind of paying attention. Cohen, he was paying attention to these things. Not in a bad way. He was just really on some yo, I'm proud of Shanaean. But we the home team up here, North Shore. North Shore Studio. Let's bring it over here. And, that's how we got George to come over there. Prez, New York City. We got him to come and DJ the first release party that we ever had. And it's funny because
that was for M2?
Yeah, and now Yes, that was M2's release party. And you see, you know better than me, man. I've been through this so much events since.
I just sit back and watch. You feel me? Like you got to.
Yeah, how you
analyze. Just like you was digesting, bro. I'm saying here.
Yeah. And it's funny because like, you know, back then, so M2 was like really good, you know, and we really thought he should get the shine that he really deserved.
100%.
So we started throwing release parties for him. And it's funny because M2 looked at me. He's like, yo, you want to be a part of something? You can't just be the lit kid. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be that person that brings energy. Why don't you bring energy through the DJing shit? I looked at him. I said, yo, what the fuck? I used to have virtual DJ on my computer when I used to play RuneScape. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, don't get it twisted. Pat Lax was a little nerd too.
I was a little nerd too.
Bro, RuneScape was fire though, bro.
Come on. Like, I love Soulja Boy. Shout out to Soulja Boy. That nigga taught me how to do everything on the computer. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny because like, M2 reminded me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You right, M2? Like, so then I pulled up virtual DJ when they brought the DJ equipment to the venue. I realized it was the same thing. I started DJing on virtual DJ for my first ever event through the aux though of the DJ mixer. Everybody thought I was the littest DJ in the world that night. You know why? Because they thought I was DJing. Yo, I swear I can't make this shit up.
So you wasn't actually.
I was. It was basically I was playing music through the iPhone. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted and it's so crazy because a lot of people from Staten Island, if you know the DJs in our community, like DJ iPod, he started off from playing on his iPod. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that. I'm not gonna lie.
He's an Afrobeat DJ. He's big. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because that's the same way I started too. And then after time, you know, I really started sitting in the crib, really understanding Serato now. That's the program that works with the equipment.
Okay.
So I started sitting there understanding that it's the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? And with the steps from learning through virtual DJ, I started becoming a real DJ. Now I'm DJing at E for Shanae. And shout out to Shanae because, you know, he eventually ended up getting signed to Asylum Records now. We had the Hot 97 Who's Next showcase, and he brought me up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, with that being said, you know, it was a blessing in disguise because, you know, I really got to really hone my skills, you know what I'm saying, just through him, you know.
You was getting placed in the right rooms.
And I was getting placed in the right rooms, knowing the right people without even knowing, you know. I was still being a little dumbass kid that I was, you know. I'm a grown-ass man.
I mean, yeah, but without getting the support from Staten, you was getting the support from Shanae.
Yeah, yo, it was majorly from Shanae and, you know, a lot of people like Colton and M2, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's crazy because, like, even back then, like, you know, I still didn't realize I was a blessing. I still didn't know, you know? It took me some time to really, you know, evaluate what was going on in my life, where it was heading and stuff like that, to really understand that I had a blessing in disguise, you know? And, you know, that's why I'm big on the community now, you know, because I just want everybody to understand, like, you know, it's not any different, you know.
Shout out the Nigerian community. Shout out Pat Lax's hoodies.
Yeah,
he wearing that on his back. Literally.
Yeah. Yo, shout outs. Yeah, I'm, and also too, you know, I released these jungle hoodies. You know, I want everybody to go purchase them. You know, they're at the factory. They about to ship out real soon. You know, and you know, with just releasing my own hoodies, I even taught myself another talent that I like. I love designing shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wear clothes all the time and I spend all the money on it, but shit, we in hard times now. I'm not really, you know, getting as much placements through DJing like I used to. So now I'm just out here just selling hoodies for fun.
Pat Lax about to design the Town Talk hoodies that we got dropping in. Let's go.
Let's go, bro. What's up?
That'll be fire. Word.
But bro, how long ago was that? Like, how long you say?
This was like 3 years ago. This was like, what year are we in? 2021, right?
2021, yeah.
I would say like 2017. You know what I'm saying? It was right after I dropped out of college. And I dropped out of college because, you know, I just wasn't feeling school. You know what I'm saying? It was so much going on. Everybody getting money, man. I was like, nah, let's go.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
You know,
but you doing good now, bro.
Yeah, and that's what, you know, that's the gem, you know, right there.
Bro, we young, bro. I made this mistake already, you know, thinking that my life was gonna be over if I didn't get the career that I wanted when I was like 21.
Yeah,
I'm about to be 24 now. Like,
yeah, bro. And you know, it's funny because
it's life.
It's life. And that's exactly what I like, you know, I like to say, you know, it's life. Shout out to Danny Life, my big bro. He been dropping keys to me, you know what I'm saying? Telling me, you know, the right things that I need to know. Like, you know, a lot of things is going to happen in life, but you got to know how to react to it. You know, if you react the wrong way to certain things, that's when you start messing up, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm big on, not, I want to say spiritual energy, but, energy that people, like show to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't put myself places where I don't need to be. I wouldn't be in certain neighborhoods if I don't need to be there, and anybody, could talk to you like that and tell you that that's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro. You could really, and the crazy part is you could really read people's energy, bro. You could just see somebody's face or like how they carry themselves and just tell like what kind of person they are.
Being genuine has benefited you, right? From that change that you had, that switch, you know what I'm saying? When shit went left for you, it's benefited you, right?
Yo, it's benefited me so much because like, I feel like back before when I was like younger, I didn't really know how to treat people. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really listening to the lessons that my mom was giving me, And she always told me like, okay, go and be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody knows African mom, that's how they are. They, oh, that's you. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like that? Watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? And, I paid attention to, like, I had time to myself and to really pay attention to the lessons that I learned when I was younger and realize the blessings that was in front of me. Like, damn, like, I DJ'd all these celebrities' parties, like, and I'm, like, still alive. You know what I'm saying? And I could still make a business out of this. And DJing is the business. I'm the business, So... I definitely was grateful for the lessons that I taught myself, and as well as, the walks of life, the people that I met, and, just being genuine, just helping me out, just figuring out what I really needed to do,
Yeah. And you do this shit because you're passionate about it. Like, you don't even...
I'm so passionate about it. Like, nobody could tell me nothing. Like, it's so funny because, like, you can ask all the promoters that worked with me. Like, they gonna tell you, like, yeah, he good, he young, but... Yo, don't tell him no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of energy I give off with this music shit. You know what I'm saying? With DJing. Like, you just can't tell me no because it's like, yo, what happens if you tell me yes? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to
take a chance.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do the job. You know what I mean?
And you're going to kill it no matter what.
And no matter what. Like, I could guarantee you, especially if it's in front of a bunch of people that I ain't never met before. Oh, yeah. I need that.
Yeah, bro.
And that's what happened with Little Mosey, right?
Okay, yeah, but Little Mosey, yo, man, shout out to Tiz the Influences DJ. That my good brother, man. I met him back in the day. We did a Basque party as well, and this goes back to Basque, and shout outs to them. I did a party with him, with Tiz and the Jelly Man, and this was like 3 years ago. Now, let's fast forward to now. He's Little Mosey's DJ, and he's like popular with like the Sin group and Sin Mob and stuff like that. So like, I called him when I was in Miami. I actually went to Miami because, I just needed to get out of where I was going. I just lost a friend to gun violence. You know what I'm saying? A good friend of mine. And I called Tiz. Yeah, R.I.P. Panda, man. Like, for real. That shit is heavy on my heart. And I called Tiz as soon as that, like, I was thinking about it, and Tiz is a good friend of mine that I always call, So he's like, yo, you in Miami? Like, when I told him that, he was like, yeah. I mean, I said, like, yeah. He was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, hold on. We throwing a party for Lil Mosey tonight. Like, what? Lil Mosey? The fuck? Like,
it's lit.
It's lit. Little Mosey, he a good dude. He like, you know what I'm saying? If you follow Little Mosey, he worships God too. You know what I'm saying? And he's a very good kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? Let's go. You know what I mean? And I put on that switch right then and there.
And you wasn't just playing Afrobeat at that party, right?
Yo, I played every song, son. I played Afrobeat. I played dancehall. I was playing drill, like a lot of drill. I ain't gonna lie. There was a lot of white girls in the spot. The Snow Bunnies was out. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to really bum in the posture, like, shake it. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was a great experience, and it's funny because in Miami and Florida, they kind of like they trying to crack down on parties like they are everywhere, but they can't stop that shit. This is how people live.
Bro, Miami is different, bro. You can't stop parties in Miami.
So it's like, it could happen, but it's like, do you need to really record it? Do you need to make it a live stream event? There's a bunch of celebrities in here, does it really need to be prospered after this? So, it sucks because the coronavirus kind of affected the way other people seen it happen. They only just saw pictures, but if you were there and, hopefully one day me and Tiz could get together and talk about it, like, that was one of the greatest experiences of my life. You know what I'm saying? I saw Trippie Redd for the second time in my life. You know what I'm saying? And
how was he?
He's a regular dude. He just absorbs energy. You know what I'm saying? He just be chilling. I didn't say what's up to him. There was too much people going up to him. But Little Mosey personally, I got to meet, and he came up to me and said, "Yo, I appreciate you for coming out for my birthday. Thank you so much." And the way I looked in his eye and I saw the fire in him, it built the more fire into me. And that was the same exact effect that I had with every other celebrity that I've done something for.
That brings me to my next question, where I was like, you know what I'm saying, where do you see yourself within your genre in 5 years, or moving past your genre?
In 5 years, I ain't gonna lie, shit, outside open, I see myself DJing all the festivals that I can, you know, and all the parties that I can, you know. I want to DJ anything that's going on, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, that's what I brought this up for. That's my purpose. I want to, you know, I want to give out my energy to the people, you know. I want to make sure that they feel me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, understand that, you know, my whole aura and my whole story that I begun, the whole story that I'm doing now, you know, the life that I'm living now, you know what I'm saying? I want them to really sit there and understand, like, wow, this kid is a good kid and he's a great DJ and he taught it himself, you know, and that might help a lot of other people out there in this world that's really trying to find themselves. You know, maybe you can DJ, you know, maybe Pat Lax could be an influence to me and
impactful and, you know, motivational.
Yeah. And, you know, I grew up being a counselor when I was like young, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I'm major on like, you know, putting out good examples, because like, if you're not putting out good examples while you're doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you're not really doing it for the right reason, you know? A lot of people hear the drill song that I make and they hear all the bad things in it, but, you know, it's more about what we created, you know? And like, you know, his story is done. You know, he's not that person no more. You know what I mean? He's a great person now, you know, the artist that I have on it. And, you know, the other artist, John Gotta, and then my What You Know About song, come on, those are like even the more amazing people that I have on it. Like, I have 2 females on that track, and then I have Shanae, my Nigerian friend, you know?
You want to preview it real quick? The File?
File, yeah, let's hear that real quick, man. Drop that File. File, hey, me on my Bila. Shout out to Bucks Flygerian, man. Flygeria to the world. It's Nigerian shit. That's it. Shout out to Bucks, man. He walked on this shit, man. I appreciate that. I can imagine this song in so many different clubs, so much different events, so much different festivals, you know, like regardless if he's there or if I'm there.
Yo, she wanna ride with a gangster. Wait. I'm from Makere Leshita. Come around, we gon' test ya. Don't back baby, my gem, where the suya. I see it up in the Sego Bay, you get headshot. Ni Jack on day, Ocean D. Ikeja, Yanok Bajero, cruise them day there. Feel it.
He said what?
So basically in the song, he's basically saying like, she wanna ride with a gangster. And he's like thinking to himself, wait, I'm from Nigeria. I'm not from America. I'm from Ekeri Beshita. So come around me. We gonna test you just to make sure you know what suya is. It's a food. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I don't know what that is.
You know what I'm saying? So he's saying like back in his time, like, yo, I wouldn't even hang around you if you didn't know what that was. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking about a shorty?
No. He's talking about the food. Like,
he's talking about the food. So if you don't know the food, then
it's like,
no, I'm sorry. He's talking to like a person, or he's talking
so like he was
about a shorty.
Remember when when I told you in private, he kind of did time. You know what I'm saying? So in his cell, this is what he brought out. This is what he made while he was in there. This is a story that he made when he had so much time to reflect on himself, you know? And it's crazy because like I said, when we was making the song, he brought up Afrobeat to me. I'm in the studio trying to make an Afrobeat song. And then I'm like, wait a minute, Bucks, you got a deep ass voice. You look like a rapping ass nigga. Hold on, bro. I know you got a rap in you. He said, yeah, I wrote a couple, you know what I'm saying? Let me play something for you. And he starts singing the same shit that I put on that beat. She wanna ride with a gangster. Wait, I'm from Ekeri Beshita. I'm in the studio like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's a whole other vibe compared to your other song.
What you know about.
What you know about.
Yeah,
I was literally about to call it Waika.
And shout out to my boy Dama Beats, my Jewish brother, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's what I like to tell people, you know. I meet a lot of different people in the walks of life. I take what I take and I go in the studio with the right people with it, you know, and I had that beat for like 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? I just never knew what to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Shanae and let's go.
Shout out to my boy Shanae and my African brother. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Mozzie, give me the Maserati.
Said she want to be with Pat Lax anyways.
What you know about? Yeah. Sticking right back to the code. I never asked for a loan. I had to move the past right on my own. What you know about? But I cannot say what I know about. Girl, give me that brain. What you know about? I fuck a good then I throw out. We keep the still like we camping. Still catch a lick if I live in the Hamptons. Here, bro, boy, I don't know why you empty.
Yeah, that's it. Y'all gotta go stream it if you want to.
Yeah, you gotta go stream that shit, bro.
Go stream those 2 singles, man. I got an artist page. You know, I'm a DJ, but I still have an artist page because I'm a producer as well.
Pat Lax.
Pat Lax. Just search it. It's literally 6 letters. It takes like 2 seconds in your day.
PAT space LAX.
That's all you gotta do. Search it up. I got my boy Shanae. I got my boy Bucks. You know what I'm saying? My Nigerian brothers, but I got a lot more to drop. You know what I'm saying? You know,
keep the questions coming, Billy.
Yo, bro, I got you right now. Hold up.
I got a lot more music to drop, man.
Yo, so one thing that we were thinking about also is like, if you were to be like let's say you wanted to be like an artist DJ, like who would you want to DJ for? Like,
who would I want to DJ for? I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, oh, that's a tough question because you know why? I met so much people before the pandemic and during the pandemic that like it was kind of hard for me to even decide. You know what I'm saying? But then again, though, you know, like if we're talking about like, you know, the top tier people right now in the world, shit, I would love to DJ for Future.
Oh yeah,
I would love to DJ for Cardi. You know what I'm saying?
Cardi's be crazy.
I would love to DJ
fan.
for there's an artist named Lucky. You know, his name is Lucky. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him.
He's R&B.
Nah, he's a hip hop.
Oh, okay,
not like your day.
Yeah, I was like, who you talking about?
But then you know what it is though. I've met so much people in the walks of my life that I want to go back and think about all the other people that I've met. Like, you know, an artist named Flea. He's a Nigerian artist. He's like fucking sings gospel hip hop. Nobody's ever tried that before. Then there's like G4 Boys. You know what I'm saying? You know, they rap about some wild shit. Like, I'm gonna be a local trapper, switch it. I could be a local scammer.
Oh yeah, he was promoting that heavy right before.
Yeah,
during
you know,
the pandemic or before.
Yeah, they sent me that track out, you know, to promote it, and I did my job with it because they put me on an event. But you know, I never got they never signed me as an official DJ. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you know, it never happened. But you know, like I said, you know, they told me a lot of times, like even back in last year, Yams Day. They try to get me there. You know what I'm saying?
ASAP Yams, R.I.P.
Yeah, so, you know, the G4 Boys, they're genuine people. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that's genuine that would give a young man a chance, I would DJ for. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, nowadays with hip-hop, there's a lot of motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? If you really pay attention.
All right, but we're talking about dreams. So, like, who would you dream?
All right, my dream.
2 genres, because we know you versatile.
All right, so 2 genres, hip-hop, Jay-Z. That's, come on. Like, let's pull up, dreads out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's seen us in 2 months, 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming out the shadows with him. You know what I mean? And I'm getting paid. Like, you know what I mean?
But all right, so Jay-Z's next tour, Pat Lax going to be on it. Let's go.
And an Afro beat, because that's my other favorite genre, I would say... Ooh, that's tough. There's a lot of little Afrobeat artists, but Burna Boy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Burna Boy is definitely in your realm because he's a little bit of hip hop too in it, right?
Yeah, and he's Ghanaian too as well, and I love Ghanaian people. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So
I thought you was gonna go with Wizkid because he dropped.
Wizkid. I love Wizkid, but DJ Tunes got him. That's DJ Tunes' artist.
He dropped some a crazy album. I didn't know how good it was. Bro, my boy had put me on.
Yeah, Wizkid done got me through dark days. You know what I'm saying? Just like Cudi, just like, you know, all these other artists. And if people know Wizkid, you know, and back to the artists that I work with, Bucks, they're from the same village, Surulere. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you make it out of there, it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Automatically, it's the slums. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just appreciate, you know, like, you know, those type of people because, like, you know, those are the ones that really look for genuine people to bring up with them. You know what I mean? And any type of artist that's big enough to pick up me up, you know, I would be more than happy to DJ for it. Like, I would look at them like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? For real. And be highly thankful for it. You know what I'm saying? And make something out of it, you know?
So right now, what have you done? Like, what's the biggest event?
So the biggest event that I've done to this day, wow. I would say the biggest event that I've done so far is Saved by the DJ Music Festival. I don't know if you guys seen that on my page. It's I posted it with the champion gear on.
Nah, how long ago was this?
This was Cinco de Mayo of 2019.
Okay.
Shout out to Johnny Andrews, 85. So Johnny picked me up. He had a huge festival at 14B Rooftop, and this was like a festival that a bunch of Staten Island people was at. So, you know, it was very dope for me because, like, you know, that itself stamped my name and stuff. And I DJ'd alongside Drewski, DJ Class Act, DJ Smooth. There was other DJs, DJ Motivation from Houston, Texas. Like, you know, all these lit reggae, you know, vibe DJs, you know what I'm saying, that like to make people dance, you know. Those are the people I was alongside, you know, and that to date had to be my biggest event. But then again, you know, it depends on what you look at it as, you know. Like, I've DJ'd with the G4 boys. Some people might think like celebrities are the biggest events, but, you know, if you know, that's just them giving you a chance one time. It's not really always a stagnant thing. Yo, this is a reoccurring thing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, Saved by the DJ, definitely the biggest event.
So that event, I remember seeing you posted about an event, or like you at an event, and you had your logo in the back. Was it that one?
Oh, yes. And the other one, there was 2 events that had my logo in the back.
That was recent.
Yeah, the Saved by the DJ one was the Cinco de Mayo. After that was the Tenny and the G4 Boys show. That and you know,
I think he's talking about
no. He's talking about with the red logo in behind me, right?
Yeah,
and I had my little hoodie on, and I was just locked into the laptop.
That was recent. That was the
No. That was
Exit 13. No.
No. That wasn't Exit 13. That was G4 Boys, Tenny and G4 Boys.
In 2020.
No, that was 2019. 2019 as well.
Recently, you just did one where your thing was on a big screen. It was on a big screen.
Oh yeah, you had posted it. I forgot. I don't know when.
Shoot,
I think did you DJ at Exit 13?
Yeah, I DJ'd at Exit 13,
and
but
they had a big thing.
Yeah. A lot of events, you know, I definitely try to get my logo placed in the TVs or like, you know, in the projections, you know. So, but you know, I would definitely say the G4 Boys event, the Tenny and G4 Boys, that was a huge event because I actually knew the promoters personally from school, you know. So, that event was
Curtis.
From college. Yeah.
What college did you go to?
I went to SUNY Monroe Community College in Rochester on a, you know, I was a JUCO player, lacrosse player.
Yeah.
And, you know.
So use the Nigerian.
Yo, listen, and a lot of people don't know the Pat Lax, the Lax means lacrosse.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean
I know
LA.
you as Pat. No, I mean, I put your whole government out there. But
Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying?
Doesn't
Listen.
mean a fucking airport, bro. It means
Nah, it's not an airport. I ain't no flyer. I ain't no pilot or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying, mommy? Like, it comes from lacrosse, Pat Lax. I was given that name from my teammates. You know what I'm saying?
Deadly, I heard.
Before you even
I led the PACL in assist. Me and my boy, my teammate, shout out to James Meeker. I led the fucking city in assist, my nigga. So when you think about that, think about me. Think about that. I love dishing out assists, man.
Pat Lax could ball too. Talking about dishing out assists.
Yeah, nah, definitely was heavy on the sports. Heavy on it.
Yeah. So how would you think the sport? Would you think like sports kind of helped your mentality with like your music or?
Yo, the sports really, really did. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, I played a lot of field sports. I ran track. I played basketball. You know, every sport that I played, you're between the lines. You know, and a lot of the coaches that I've played for, you know, they always told me like, yo, you might not. I never played sports before till I got into high school. You know what I'm saying? So I learned in high school in 4 years. So they always told me like, yo, you know what? Just think about it as life. You know what I'm saying? When you're in between the lines, would you do that to try to help your team prosper? Would you do this to try to help yourself prosper, you know? You know, playing offense. I was always an offensive player in any sport that I played. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whenever I'm lost a little bit in life, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I feel lost, you know, I think about that. Like I go back and be like, okay, if this isn't working out for me, is this going to help me grow? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this going to help me get older? You know what I'm saying? Life is like, you know, it's not a game, but it's like, you know, you got to think about, you know, the music aspect now when I'm in between like the lines and next to my competition, because everybody's competition, no matter what they say.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the DJing thing. So it's like, you know, now that I'm here, what type of player am I going to be? You know what I'm saying? What type of person am I going to be? What type of energy am I going to emit? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm always gonna
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, bro. Yo, rest in peace to Kobe, bro.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Like,
Mamba
you know,
mentality. That's something to live by, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I learned a lot from my, you know, I want to shout out to all my peers that have been around me telling me about Mamba mentality. Because, you know, it's been embedded in my mind now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, all right, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, all right, I released the hoodies. What am I doing next now? You know what I'm saying? And then I can't talk to nobody until I do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I can't relate to you until I do success. You know what I'm saying? I can't relate to you until I come out with something with good from it, you know? And, you know, that's how it correlated to, you know, from sports to the music industry. Because, like, now it's like, all right, I can't see you unless I see myself doing good, you know? And, you know, I applaud myself for that, you know, because, you know, even when I was playing lacrosse and, you know, in college, you know, everybody thought big of me. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Wagner College. I was talking to Hampton University. These are all D1 schools, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think about my life. Maybe if I would have took that route, what would have been the outcome now? You know,
But you happy now.
I'm extremely happy. I'm content, you know, complacent. You know, I'm diligent now, you know. It taught me to really wait for the moment instead of chasing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I read somewhere from Lil Baby, he said the spotlight follows you. It doesn't chase you if you're a real rock star. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the Super Bowl commercial?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was a Super Bowl commercial. But you know what I like about Lil Baby? He's genuine. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to do shit for money unless it's like, you know, something that is going to help his image. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm big on too. You know what I'm saying? And I know past times in my life, you know, I probably seen big-headed, like, oh, this nigga got an inflated head. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do that. There was times people wanted me to do mad different shit. I'm like, no. But, you know.
He was hard-headed.
Yeah. Now that I know where I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Now I know the voice that I have, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, now it's different. This is my 4th year in DJing. I remember I did a podcast 2 years ago in my 2nd year. I didn't fucking know nothing, you know? And now I know more, you know? Knowledge is power.
You learn from your mistakes, learn from your experiences, and you just be a better person from it.
Yeah.
And you carry yourself in a certain way. Like I was saying before about like energy, you feel me? And like being passionate about your goals and your dreams. Like the things follow you. Like Lil Baby said, like the spotlight follows you. You don't chase it, or you know what I'm saying? Like things fall into place as you like put this positive energy out. You feel me?
Yeah.
And people also gravitate towards you as you put this energy out, because if they feel your energy, then they'll fuck with you. You feel me? So they'll be like, oh shit, I fuck
My
with
boy
him.
Billy dropping gems.
Nah, for real, bro. Like I'm a firm believer in that, and I've been saying that for a long time.
Yeah.
Like energy's a real thing, bro, and niggas will fuck with you if they fuck with your energy.
That's a fact. And
know
it's
what I'm
funny
saying?
because, you know, the pandemic, a lot of people have been in their shells, you know. Me, I was in my shell. I was, you know, not trying to go outside unless it was, you know, something involved that was really prospering me. And, you know, being in that shell, you know, it kind of made me feel like, you know, I couldn't have the personality that I always had. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's not the answer. You know, you still have that personality. You just got to find ways to emit it now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's kind of hard being a freelance DJ by myself with nobody to help me. Like, because, you know, there's people out there in the world that's helping me, you know, that I have friends for. But there's not really a game plan behind me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the things that I do is unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I do is based off of my pure creative mind. You know,
it's working for you, and
it's
know,
working.
You just gotta,
and it's working, and you know, I'm gonna keep pushing by myself. But you know, man, I'm gonna grow old. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that forever. So you know, I'm looking for, you know, opportunities as well. You know, just to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, also at the same time, at the end of the stick, I'm ready to go myself. You know, and you know, spring's coming up. You know, outdoor events. You know, no more bubbles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm thanking God that we're getting closer. You know,
100%. What would you say keeps you motivated to keep doing DJing?
What keeps me motivated? Yo, shout out to all the big DJs in New York City, though. Now I'm saying, like, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of cutthroat activity going on. Like, they won't give you that chance, you know what I'm saying? Not cutthroat, I wouldn't say that, but they wouldn't give you that chance. But, you know, all the DJs in New York City and all over the world, actually, you know what I'm saying? They motivate me, you know? So Drewski, like, you know, I see Drewski getting, you know, doing a lot for the hip hop industry, you know. He kind of put himself in the, you know, in the big spotlight, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm proud of him. You know, DJ Tunes. I met a DJ from Germany before, DJ Henry X. I went to Maryland with him for DJ Tunes' event.
that's fire.
And bro, I'm seeing how these guys move. These are grown ass men. Like, you know, with passports to every country in the world, you know, just living life and being smart, you know, being complacent, not bothering nobody, minding their business. DJ Mike Nasty, shout outs to DJ Mike Nasty, man.
Who's that?
He's a big house DJ in New York City. Like,
House music?
House music. He does, I think he does more than just house music. He does a lot of different things. But he's a very big DJ that I've been, you know, watching for a time now. And, you know, he taught me how to be, like, you know, complacent and just work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when he was DJing with, like, More Soup Please and all these other people, you know, and they was doing Afro-Caribbean parties, Afro this, Afro that, Afro EDM, Afro House, all this. And I was like, yo, you guys are lit. Like, you know, in the DMs, like, and he's always like, yo, thank you, bro. But you're lit too. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever looked, like, you know, and sometimes, you know, you dishing yourself out through the DMs to other DJs, but then I started looking at myself like, wait a minute, I'm a DJ. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Like, even though I look up to a lot of different people, I had to start accepting the fact that that's me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, fuck all the private events that I've done. Fuck all the little baby showers I do to keep the money up. You know, I had to really start honing myself and putting myself to a better standard so I could be on the bigger stages. You know, and that's why, you know, now it's all about me versus me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the next chapter of my life now. You know, it's me versus me for real.
How would you say? Would you say like being in people's DMs and like really putting yourself out there like helped get you to where you are right now?
Hell yeah, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Look, you could consider me the DM slider because I really look. I slide in DMs for opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I slide in DMs for opportunity all the time, and you know, even it even helped me a lot. It helped me a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if you think about the promoters. And if they ever got on camera or one day, let's say I get big to where I need to go, they'll tell you the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was not no lie.
My motto is just send it.
Yeah, like, you know, like, and I didn't even know about an electronic press kit when I was doing all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got an EPK now. My shit beefy. It's a lot on my EPK now. But, you know.
What's that? Tell the people.
Electronic press kit is basically all the stuff that you've done, your statistics on Instagram, your analytics on your music, and basically all the past partnerships.
It's a portfolio for DJs.
Exactly. And not only for DJs, for other people as well. But, you know, my DJ portfolio is very, very diverse. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit, Pat.
I've DJ'd for Chinese Kitty, G4 Boys, Michael Rainey. I've DJ'd for fucking Little Mosey. I've DJ'd for so much different people. DJ Tunes, Afro Carnival. Oh, come on. I went to LA for my birthday and I DJ'd when my party got canceled in New York City. I went to LA and I DJ'd.
Just hopping on the DJ set.
With DJ Sky High, baby. And that's fucking Young Thug's old DJ. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I definitely understand where the opportunities take me now. And now I'm, you know, being more, you know, smarter with my movements, you know. People see the stuff that I come out with, but that's because that's how I was raised, you know. I was raised around hip hop. I was raised around Afrobeat as well. So I literally went to the studio and blended both of them in and came out with an anthem for it. You know what I'm saying? Now wherever I go, I'm going to play that song. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I want people to understand. That's how I started.
Yeah.
I'm going to play your other songs too, whatever you want to hear after that. You know what I'm saying? What party I'm at? This is the party at the USA. Miley Cyrus heard you. We going to play some, you know what I'm saying? Whoever I'm next to, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll play whatever.
That's
you know?
that's that diversity. That's what's going to keep you going.
And, you know, that's what keeps me going because, you know, at the end of the day, I want people to understand where I'm from, my origin. You know what I'm saying? I'm Nigerian and American. But I'm not a bad person, you know. I'm a great person. I found the light, and there's a lot of people in my culture that found the light through coming to America, you know. And I don't want everybody, you know, everybody laughs at the movie Coming to America, but did you get the gems from that movie? You know what I'm saying?
That shit is inspirational,
you know,
and it's a classic. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They coming out with part 2.
Well, part 2, yeah.
Yo, if y'all come out with part 2, put me in it. What's up?
Well, they're already working on it,
bro. It's coming out like soon.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing, you know, like stuff like that. You know, I really want to be involved with the demographics of what I do. You know, like the African culture. You know, I want to help prosper the African culture in America too. You know, that's really what I've dreamt about doing. You know, for time.
I want to see Pat Lax more on social media.
Yeah,
I really do. I want to see you having, you know, whether it's like a Twitch, a live, you know, DJ set.
You know what?
Yeah, bro. Yo,
I mean,
that too, bro. Twitch. I've been seeing DJs do Twitch live sets.
Yo,
too,
y'all gonna
crazy.
love my ass if I get my personality on that shit. Cause you know, it's funny, in the beginning of the pandemic, I was doing a lot of like live recordings of video games and stuff like that with my boy 22. But you know, I kind of never really had a team, you know what I'm saying, to do shit with. So I kind of fell off. And you know, like I said, opportunity comes and goes. Money don't grow on trees for me. I'm still taking care of my family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I kind of try to find the money here and there. You know, if I can't find it, then it's like, you know, I do what I can do, which is, you know, get bookings and, you know, DJ. But, you know, now that I know who I am from the pandemic, I definitely want to, you know, become that person, like that internet person on the live stream, like, you know, fucking with the white.
Drop some IGTVs, bro. Don't even worry about the live shit.
Yeah,
people gonna jump in and jump out. You know what I'm saying?
People do that shit all the time, bro. They're going on your live, like, oh, hey, what's up? And then dip.
IGTV is where it's at, bro. I wanted this to be strictly IGTV, but they don't let you upload too many gigabytes. So you just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna get into that. You know, like I said, man, a lot of new blessings. It's 2021, blessings galore. You know what I'm saying? You know, so a lot of different things is going to start happening soon, and I'm grateful for that.
Let's go. That brings us to the question of the day, question of the week. That's what we do out here on Talent Talk. You know, talking about diversity and all that. The question of the week is, what female artist do you think is, you know, the biggest out right now?
Ooh, Ooh, female artist. Listen, I'm a man, you know what I mean? I'm attracted to you as well as I'm attracted to like what you're emitting as a woman, you know what I'm saying? So, I love the way Chloe Bailey, or is it Chloe Bailey, the way she admits herself. She literally taught herself how to do everything. If you watch her videos, she literally sits there with a drum pad and just makes music. Like, yo.
The way she bodied that, bro.
Oh, my God. She's so beautiful, too. And it's like, I really love her as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I hope she prospers well. And, if I ever met her one day, I'm acting like a fanboy. I don't give a fuck. Like,
I think she got a cosign from, like, Beyonce. Like, I think she was,
that's fire.
That's OD fire,
that's fire.
bro.
And Beyonce fucks with a lot of the African, the community. So I love Beyonce, too, for that.
Chloe and Halle, I think it's...
she has a twin. Yeah,
it's not a twin. I think they're a couple years apart. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
They on the show called Grownish.
They're on Grownish?
Yeah, they're on the
That's crazy.
They're on the show Grownish.
That's crazy. Nah, you see, that's the thing that I'm talking about. Like I didn't,
versatility.
Yeah, it's versatility. You know what I'm saying? And I love that in a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I carry. You may not look like it. You may be looking at my flaws instead of what I can emit. But like I said, man, listen, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna talk about how Pat Lax just tried to shoot his shot at Chloe.
Chloe, what's up? You trying to vote with an African like? Nah,
so that's
she
your
not
artist?
ready for a New York nigga like me, man. I you know what I'm saying? I'll make her life 10 plus. You know what I'm saying? She gonna live forever with me. Nah, but yeah, I shot my shot. Whatever.
So
I'm single.
Talk your shit. So that's your artist. That's your artist for the biggest female artist. You think? Like,
yeah, she definitely one of the biggest female artists that I think of.
Yeah, it's personal. It don't gotta be by the charts.
And even in our city, let's talk about Staten Island now. I've been in the studio with M2 and other studios, and I heard a lot of female artists. I want to shine the light on Celly Blue. Yo, when we talking about angelic voices, like, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the voices I heard in the studio that literally just lifted my soul up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
and she from Staten Island.
Yeah, and she from Staten Island. So shout out to
You gotta
Celly.
put me on. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll put you on after.
Yeah.
I'll put you on after. Her name is Celly Blue. I don't know if she even released anything like that. I'm not involved with her camp.
So my favorite female artist has to be, right now, has to be Kalani.
Oh, she's fire.
Kalani's
Bro,
fire.
Kalani, bro, her voice is just, bro, it's amazing,
she's
bro.
Fire.
Bro, and her last album was just crazy. Like, I fuck with that shit. OD.
I'm talking about fire in all ways, musically, how she looked, everything.
Yeah,
She's
carries
amazing,
herself well.
and she carries herself
well.
Yeah, really well.
She got a bad rep with that whole Kyrie Irving Party Next Door shit at one point, but it don't matter now.
You know what it is? Them celebrities got to
and
stop boxing themselves into celebrities. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good men out here in this world. You know what I'm saying?
But even that, like, us men and us women, like women, they make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Just because she's a celebrity, she got skyrocketed to, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she a hoe, whatever, all that.
You know what it is, bro? It's just really just the misogyny in this world when it comes to men. They like to
talk your shit, Billy.
They like to talk down on women a lot, bro, and I fucking hate that shit, bro.
All right,
listen,
so let's big up these women.
Yeah, big up these women.
Doing what we doing.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really understood women, when I was younger, and there's time for us to grow.
I still don't understand women, but
no,
man,
you know
listen,
what? I never
crazy,
understood.
but
I never understood the disrespect women got. That's what I really didn't understand.
Yeah, sometimes too, it travels both ways though. But that's what I'm saying though. When I was younger, I never really understood the respect aspect. I really had to get beaten up a couple times. I had to get into fights to really understand shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like I carry it with so much different of a level of respect now. Like, I see what women go through in the music industry now, and when you pay attention to what's going on, it's like, wow, like, y'all are really doing that to a woman. Like,
shout out to women. Y'all powerful. Like, y'all hold a lot of weight.
Shout out to the queens, man. Real shit. Shout out to the queens, man. For real. Like, we may misunderstand each other sometimes, but it's always big up for you guys.
Yeah, it's always love. Always love.
Question of the week is, what's your biggest female artist? It's a personal opinion. So what's your biggest female artist in your catalog? You know what I'm saying? I mean, your genre. It don't matter. So you said Chloe Bailey earlier.
Yeah,
you saying
I said Kalani.
Saying Kalani.
Who you? What you got?
I got Meg Thee Stallion, and people just looking at her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's shaking some ass or anything like
she
that.
got everybody shaking some ass though.
She definitely do.
Nah,
but Meg is so much more than that, and she's so versatile.
Yeah,
I'm hoping you know what I'm saying.
Bro, she went to college. Like, how you gonna disrespect
real
that
hot
woman?
girl shit?
You know what I'm saying? Like, she hot,
real school girl shit.
But she went to school and she's lit now. You feel me? Like,
bro.
She got a bag and went to college, bro. Like that's that shit, bro.
Meg is going to be the most influential artist since Nicki Minaj.
Okay, shout out to Nicki.
Nicki
Lewinsky.
What about Cardi?
Fuck
though?
Cardi B.
What about Cardi?
But Cardi talk for the streets.
I mean, yeah, that's cool and
She
all.
talks for the streets.
But no.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it's just a matter of opinion. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B's a real. I mean, she a real bitch. Like, whoa. Nah, but yeah, Cardi B real. You feel me? And I can respect that. But from a musical standpoint, I'm not standing with her like that.
Yeah, she got Offset over here typing and fucking can't even type correctly on Twitter. Like, that's how good the Punani is.
But what I would say about Cardi is like Cardi's definitely a personality, and she should definitely be like in movies, TV shows. She was in that commercial.
I think she has her own show.
Yeah.
She's gonna get a bag.
She's a personality,
that way.
but she needs to carry it, with the better.
Her campus was making them songs, and that's why I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it with this last question that we have for you. So what would you say is better for you? Would you want to impact a generation, like the next generation or our generation, or would you just want to get your money and do what you got to do?
A lot of different things told me to be selfish, but after some time to reflect, I definitely would want to sit somewhere in between the middle of that, and definitely impact the generation as well as becoming well off through DJing. You know what I'm saying? So I obviously would want to carry myself with a lot of mannerism, and be professional. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, teach other DJs how to become a DJ. If I ever was given the chance to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would say I definitely want to. I sit more on the fence of being a generational person.
I mean, you was a counselor, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to, help the kids.
I want to help the kids, bro. Because, like I said, it's, we're living in different times. Technology is advancing faster than the kids are growing.
Yeah.
So, I definitely would want to, help kids as well as, doing other things as well.
I feel the same way, man, especially about music. It holds a really close place in my heart. So much so that I think about the next generation and music. Like once I do my thing and I'm out here and I make it, like what's next? Even after me, like what's next with music?
True say.
Where's it going? What's it doing?
And I want to be the bridge between like I feel like young artists don't really have that much help when it comes to music either. So
real shit. Young people, period, man. Like it's a lot of lost souls out here because everybody's hurt by a lot. Shit is man. I just pray for better days. That's it.
That's facts, bro. I appreciate you coming up here today.
You already know, my guys, man. Anytime, real day one friends right here.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Middle school,
bro. You gonna come up again because I know you got something you gonna release.
Oh yeah, I got Afrobeats R&B brunch coming up Valentine's Day. Bring your shorties. You know what I'm saying? Upscale dress code.
If you single, they gonna be shorties there.
Don't worry, don't worry. You little single, mommy. You could come up too. You know what I'm saying? I'm single.
Swipe right for the flyer.
Check my story. I'm always dropping details for you guys to follow. And in the meantime, besides that, as I wait for more opportunities, I'm definitely gonna start producing more music from Afrobeat. And I'm gonna try to get into the Afrobeat R&B lane. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if you get into R&B lane, period, it's gonna be JP Creative. Pat Lax.
Dead ass.
I'm with that.
Bro, I need to release a song, bro. I only released one, so I need another one.
We gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm out here just hoping for better days. Spring is coming up. Florida wide open.
Facts.
All these states is wide open.
It's indoor dining on Valentine's Day.
I just read that Cuomo pushed it to the 12th, so we got indoor dining on the 12th now.
And then also the weddings are coming back on March 14th.
Facts, bro. I
170
really want
people capacity.
I want the weddings to be around, bro, and I also want the help.
How much people are gonna be happy now, with that coming back.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how much weddings weren't happening in New York and people were,
my brother got engaged during, quarantine, and he couldn't have his wedding and stuff like that. So
wow.
Jessica and Angel.
He pushed it back. Yeah. Jessica and Angel.
Just got engaged.
Wow.
I appreciate you coming up, bro.
You already know anytime I'm here.
My guy.
Shout outs to Nigeria. Shout outs to everybody back home. You know, like I said, we got a lot of things coming. Pat Lax, a freelance DJ, you know, but I'm always big on my Nigerian community. And I love all the diversity of everybody around the world right now doing their thing, man. Bow.
Yeah, man.
Talk your shit, Pat.
Said she want to be with Pat Lax anyways.
Let's go.